So this is going to be your kind of quick start guide to actually losing weight and losing body fat, and it's all going to sort of center around calories. So what calories is just, it's the amount of energy you take in per day from food, and what we need to do is obviously measure it so we know how much it is that you're actually eating at the moment to maintain your current body weight. We need to measure your current body weight and track it, and then we need to alter your intake slightly so we can start you losing body fat and losing some body weight. So easiest way to track your body weight and your calorie intake is to download an app called MyFitnessPal. I'll put a link in the description to this YouTube video so that you can just go and download that app. It's a very, very easy app to use. If you eat a lot of food out of packets, or you're having a lot of stuff where even if you cook from scratch, most of your food is going to have a little barcode on it. So when you download the MyFitnessPal app and start using it, you can just scan the barcode when you go to put things into your food diary, and it will come out with obviously the serving sizes, the serving suggestions, and what you've eaten within it. So it's actually very, very easy to use. Just by scanning your food as you're cooking it, or scanning your food once you've bought it, you can then know exactly what it is you've eaten or what you're going to eat for the day. Then what you also need to do is you need to make sure you're tracking your food as best you can every day. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but just be as accurate as you can. You then need to start weighing yourself probably every Monday and every Friday. So the reason we want to get the weight every Monday and every Friday is because there's going to be both a high and a low measurement during the week, and we want to know which one's which. We also want to take an average weight so we can see if you're losing weight across a week or not. So put all this information into the MyFitnessPal app and just be as consistent as you can be with it. This is going to give us a measurement of exactly how much weight it is that how much you weigh, and then how many calories you need to maintain that current weight. Now we're going to get into it. We're going to get into how you're going to manage this and alter this information to make sure that you can start to lose body fat and you can start to lose body weight and get to the kind of the look that you want, the body fat percentages that you want, or to the body weight that you want. So I'm going to start off before I get into how to manage your calories and say that you don't need to start eating just chicken breast and broccoli. You don't need to start eating fucking turkey mince and brown rice and brown pasta and wholemeal, you know, fresh everything, cutting out butters, cutting out ice cream, cutting out sweets. What you need to do is, once we've set your calories, you need to remember that you can eat whatever you want as long as it fits into your calorie goals. So that's going to kind of alter what you eat naturally a little bit, but don't look at all the foods that you usually go and buy that you usually love eating and think, I can never have any of that ever again, because that's just denying yourself something that you enjoy, and it's going to make the diet really hard. Just remember, it has to fit into your calories for the day. So if you have to eat a little bit less of something, that's better than having to cut out everything you like and replace it with shit that you hate. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to start reducing your calories a little bit. So once you've weighed yourself and you know what you weigh, once you've tracked your calories for a week and you know what the average calorie intake is, you're then going to cut your calories down by about 300 to 500 calories. So if you're a fairly active male, you train quite hard, you've got a physical job, you eat around 3,500 calories a day, you're going to cut by about 500 calories what you eat every day. And what this should do, it should make you lose anywhere from 1 to 4 pounds a week. The more weight you have to lose, the more fat you have in your body, the more weight you're going to lose per week. The smaller you are in body weight and the less fat you have to lose, expect to lose closer to £1 a week. So don't change anything else in terms of your training or cardio or anything like that. Try not to change where you get your food from initially. Just try to make this calorie tracking, this calorie management a habit, and keep your eye on the scale for 2 weeks. You should see the scale start to move. If at any point you do not see the scale move for 2 weeks, it means that either you're not being honest and accurate with your tracking, you've stopped training or doing as much activity, or we need to drop your calories a little bit again, just to make sure that you keep on losing weight and losing body fat. What you're looking to do with this is just try to do the most with the least. We're not trying to make you manage, trying to add in loads and loads of different foods, take away lots of foods that you like, eat like loads of different meal timings and change when you eat and how you eat. We're just trying to make sure you manage your calorie intake so that you can start losing some body weight and body fat. So keep track of your calories, keep track of your weight, make sure that you reduce your calories by bits you're in a caloric deficit, and just keep your eye on the scale and keep your eye on the mirror. Across the weeks, you should see your body start to slowly change, and then when you start to suddenly stall and you don't know what to do about it, that will be in the next video as to how to manage to get your weight loss started again.